somewhere beyond the moon, somewhere beyond the moon, somewhere beyond the moon, so high, so high, so high. Let me run away, no earth to ground control, 'cause I wanna stay somewhere higher than the moon. On the day I'm heaven bound, I ain't ever coming down. I wanna play somewhere higher than farewell wicked earth, so long skies are blue, hello universe, somewhere beyond the moon. Psychedelic satellite, hop aboard and take a flight. I wanna stay somewhere higher than, somewhere beyond the moon, somewhere beyond the moon, somewhere beyond the moon. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. The atmosphere, well on my way to Mars. Let me disappear somewhere higher than the moon. Climb aboard the rocket ship, pop a pill and take a trip. Don't you wanna play somewhere higher than, somewhere beyond the moon, so high, somewhere beyond the moon, so high, somewhere beyond the moon, so high. Goodbye. On the day I'm heaven bound, I ain't ever coming down. I wanna stay faster than light, taking a flight somewhere beyond the moon, somewhere beyond the moon, somewhere beyond the moon, so high, so high, so high.
I've got 8 hairy legs, gonna wrap them around you. Don't be afraid, moving closer down in this cave's roller coaster into my web, into my web. I got 4 pair of eyes to seek out and find you. Here in the dark, I can see you, feeling your way. The stench will guide you to your demise, to your demise. Silky threads feel like a snuggle, but getting loose is a struggle. I've wrapped you up like a mummy. try to get past my sticky fibers, knowing your flesh is my heart's desire. Feasting on you, feasting on you, feeling a tug on gossamer wings. I see you and you see me. The fear you feel is all I need. Swallow your soul, swallow your soul. Silky threads feel like a snuggle, but getting loose is a struggle. I've wrapped you up like a mummy, gnaw on your elbows, sucking your blood, snapping on your toes. It's not the end, it's only the beginning. Once you're inside, you'll feel the surge, your blood into mine, our marrows will merge, tasting your bones, tasting your bones.
Hit by the visions of close dreams I fantasize. I'll keep my nose clean so conflict can't arise, cause they promise you're living honest life of stubborn decency. Think of the lights you might bring, I could be a tiny spark, or a voice that gives hope in the dark. Still haven't found my way in yet, wanna make my own mark, but time's not on my side. Turn around, I'll be gone, a way to find a place that I feel strong. Eyes on me with the bad intentions, the half-life bees are a fad invention. Digital witch hunt, who is it this month? Young for the hell of it to get what a bitch wants. The devil's in the details, what's the catch? Put a nail in the coffin, a hitch, a scratch, to take detached depictions of iron cloud. Things around the court, but you can't pull out. Finger out of board on cranial drought is painful, and pain is what life's about. I don't want to refresh, but I got my doubts. I need rehab, I get us a happier route. The pleasure is pressing the crap that was about me and holding back any amount. Come say that, I gotta scream out. Face another wave of social caving. Shut just all away for the sake of saving everyone. 10,000 people I'll never know deciding what I should become. I don't wanna be anybody else. That doesn't mean I'd just rather be myself. Toyaza. Keep my eyes on the downs and I'm sorry. For me, you accidentally found it right. A cheap ass back straight light. I can't be your shining star. You're a voice that gives hope in the dark. So haven't found my way out yet. Wanna make a good mark on this world, but who cares? I've been so forgotten. Not a single place that we belong. Let the poise of a star be stand before you. The sound of a voice that will not ignore you. Before it all gets so complicated, I was singing for a few kids lost and jaded. That passion's faded, I'm a talking head. Lush now to those who are already dead. Wanna take every stage to the heart instead. Shut up and take the meds. Face another wave of social caving. Shut just all away for the sake of saving everyone. 10,000 people I'll never know deciding what I should become. I don't wanna be anybody else. That doesn't mean I'd just rather be myself. Toyaza. Hokano daremo detaeranai hanashi wo utatte-ku.
And now, Jinx and Electo awaken to the scent of... Wait, where the fuck is it? Fuck, I hit the wrong tab. Fuck. This is how you know this shit's done live every time, baby. Scent of the fucking blood debt. Some shit like that. Hold on, I know it's here. hello. Oh, right, this is the evil ram destroying scene. Hold on. There we go. Hello, 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 lackeys. I hope you're all staying happy, staying healthy, staying hydrated, as per usual. How the fuck are you tracking my other hand? It ain't even visible. Hope you guys are ready for us to get down to some shenanigans this night here in Mount Massive Asylum. Managed to break my way in again. They banned me from the establishment last October, but I think I got past the perimeter guards this time, so I'm curious to see what they got going on down here. Ooh, perfect background song. Also, if my voice sounds a little weird today, apologies. I think I am a little sick. I think I might have got like a little cold or something, because I've had that crap where like one side of your nose is plugged like all day, and then the like back of your throat wherever it connects is all fucking aggravated and shit. So apologies if I'm a little under the weather, but I hope you guys have been getting yourselves ready, because this game, quite literally, we've been waiting basically almost a year to get back to. So I'm glad we can at least stick like a full week to it. Hope I feel better soon. Thank you. I should be fine. Like, usually when I get sick like this, after a day or two I start feeling better. And I'm gonna be honest, I was feeling worse when I first woke up than I do now. So hopefully it's on the sort of backswing already. Delicious. I got myself some Wendy's today before stream so that we'd have some tasty snacks for me to bite upon while we were watching our tradition and stuff, because I know I'm not gonna have fucking time to do it once the gameplay gets going. Yo, what up? I'm sick in bed. Welcome to the party, dude. I just got done saying that I was a little sick, I think. Also, if you guys have me muting for coughing or whatnot more often, that's why. It's like that... I'm pretty sure it's just a cold, because it's like... Now I'm thinking about a Wendy's Baconator. I only had... I wanted like a good meal, like as much shit as I could get, so I always go for like the value menu. Baconators go hard, but I got their like $9 like meal deal thing that lets you get 2 sandwiches, and then I upgraded my fries and drink to a large. Oh my god. They had one of the Coca-Cola freestyle machines there. They literally did. I know you guys remember us watching that video on it, where it like creates new sodas based off of people's preference, and I can confirm, I absolutely can't— oh, you beat me to it, Margary. I was gonna get there eventually. But I can confirm that this is quite literally, like, I'm not even joking when I say, I saw a new flavor and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna try that. I tried it, and it was a flavor that I had fucking made in that machine before. I mean, not that specific one, but like any of the Coke freestyle things. It's the Coca-Cola, what is it? Fucking cherry float. And it's literally just Coca-Cola with cherry syrup and vanilla syrup. That's literally what it is. I won't complain, because this was my mix that I used to always make to recreate cherry vanilla Coke, because no place ever fucking has cherry vanilla Coke anymore. But like, you literally already were selling this shit under a different name, basically. Why the fuck are you calling it a float now? There's no ice cream in this shit. I wanted the Coca-Cola freestyle machine to like pour my drink, and then like halfway through just a plop of a full-ass scoop of vanilla ice cream in the middle. Okay, let me set that down. I'll be whetting my whistle with that throughout the broadcast and whatnot. I haven't heard of those before. The Coca-Cola freestyle machines? They're like everywhere. They're those machines that like, instead of having different drink choices, it has like a touch screen. I know we watched a video talking about it, unless you just mean that specific flavor. In which case it was advertised as only available in Wendy's. Yes, you heard me right. They're making exclusivity deals for flavor mixes in their fucking drinks. Which is crazy to me. Also, I ended up seeing that there's apparently a new Minions movie coming out too somewhat recently. Or somewhat soon, maybe? I don't know if it's out already. It's called, like, Minions and Monsters, and the only reason I knew is because they had some unique flavors in the fucking freestyle machine for it, and they're, like, Happy Meal toys, or whatever the hell it is at Wendy's. My roommate is shouting, and I can't tell if it's from joy or agony. What if it's both? What if your roommate is a masochist? You didn't see that one coming, did you? Okay. Let's swing into our... That's not the right song, the fuck? Let's swing into our video here for the evening. We do have 2 videos to get down to. Both of them are actually from the same channel, though. I figured it would be interesting, because the first video caught my eye, and then I was like, well, that's only one video. Let's get one more, since it's only like 20 minutes. And then I saw another one, and I went, yep, we're doing that. Joy-Gony. I wonder if that's where Nintendo got the word Joy-Con from. Okay, let me... I believe I've got this set. If I just... excuse me. I said... Hey! Tonight, for our tradition, we're gonna be checking out Should Mosquitoes Go Extinct? By Lindsay Nicole. Now, I've seen videos from this channel before, maybe once or twice, and I've seen them in my recommended quite a few times, but I haven't seen too many of them. And this is a question that I have always wholeheartedly said yes to throughout my entire fucking life, because the level of risk versus reward that these motherfuckers pose, as far as I'm aware, is not fucking worth it. If I see a mosquito IRL, that shit is on sight, dude. You consider yourself lucky if I don't give you, like, the fucking Hulk thunderclap, where I just, like, stand up, turn around, spread my butt cheeks apart, and then slam them together so, so hard it creates a shockwave. No. But I do genuinely, like, whenever I see a mosquito or whatever, I fucking clap my hands as hard as I fucking can. Like, directly around it, and I can only imagine what that level of, like, sudden air compression and shockwave does to a fucker like that. But dear God, I feel like they deserve it, and I need to know whether or not I'm wrong.
In the last 2 weeks, you might have heard that Google's planning to release 32 million mosquitoes in California and Florida. At first,
Fucking what? Hold on. Why is this the first thing that you're fucking talking about on a video about whether or not they should... Why is this happening? Hold
plants sounds apocalyptic. Sounds like Google is planning some evil villain shit. But what if I told you this plan to release 32 million mosquitoes is actually to make other mosquitoes they're targeting go extinct? Mosquitoes are the deadliest animal to humans. They kill more people than all other animals combined. Do they serve any other purpose in that? Is making mosquitoes go extinct playing God a little too much? I'm gonna introduce you to Google's project and lay out the facts, so you can decide. Should we make mosquitoes...
Hold on. My whole PC is running a little slow here. I'm gonna check something. 1 second. Why are we running like this, you son of a bitch? What do I need to throw into the in task bin, huh? I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking do it. Murder. I'll fucking do it again. Are we Gucci now? Looks like it. I don't... Why is my PC being so slow to alt-tab? What the fuck is going on here? Intriguing. Okay, let's continue.
Mosquitoes go extinct. As always, we're gonna get the general information out of the way by starting off by defining what a mosquito is. And I'm just gonna say now, if you're a mosquito sympathizer, I might say some things that are gonna upset you. I will be acknowledging them in a biological sense. Sure, this is a scientific channel. But also, dude, fuck mosquitoes. I will be disrespectful and I don't wanna hear it in the comments. All right, so mosquitoes are insects in the order Diptera. That's the fly lineage. Yeah, mosquitoes are Ozempic-ass flies. All true flies only have 2 wings, and mosquitoes are the only true flies with scaled wings. Yuck. They're thin, long-legged, and typically only about 6 to 12 millimeters long. Small, snatched, unassuming, and yet somehow managed to...
I'm genuinely surprised I didn't think of the fact that they were probably flies. Like, that kind of catches me off guard. I would have thought they were closer related to ticks than flies, would be my guess.
be the most deadly animal on the planet. But we'll get to that in a minute. Both males and females have an elongated beak called a proboscis that's 3 to 4 times longer than their own head. But only females have mouth parts specifically designed for piercing skin and sucking blood. Males have these feathery antennae and mouth parts that literally can't pierce skin. So the females are wicked and the males are just chilling. If a mosquito bites you, it's a wicked woman. But more specific than that, it's a wicked woman that's pregnant. Maybe not actually technically pregnant, but she's seeking out blood to nurse the development of her eggs. Yeah, so blood is very much not a mosquito's primary food source. They like sugars and nectars, maybe some honeydew, which is actually very whimsical. But when she's pregnant, she's sick and twisted in search of a blood meal for her.
Wait, actually, I think I've heard of this before. If I'm not mistaken, isn't it like potassium or something like that that they need to make their eggs that they can't get from their other means, so they have to get it from human blood? I still don't give a fuck. I'm gonna fucking smack the shit out of them until they give it back.
Future children. Depending on the species, that blood meal can come from a warm or cold-blooded animal. There's over 3,500 species of mosquitoes found on every continent except Antarctica and a few isolated islands. And just last year, 2025, mosquitoes were found in Iceland for the very first time.
You know, I get 3 hours of sunlight per day. Guess what time it is? Look around. It's a beautiful day in sunny Reykjavik at 20 minutes past 3 o'clock.
They're infiltrating new lands.
Come with me. This is what I do every day after coming from work. I take my dog for a walk in this beautiful park here. Can you see?
No.
No, you can't see because it's fucking too dark.
Which is not surprising because, one, global trade.
They weren't joking when they said, alright, we're gonna name the icy place Greenland and the green place Iceland.
Movement. Mosquitoes can be along for the ride in some fucking cracks and crevices. But also, there are so many mosquitoes. You're gonna hate this. At any given moment, scientists estimate there are over 100 trillion mosquitoes on the planet. That's, if you do the calculations, about 12,500 mosquitoes for every single human being alive. That is sick and twisted. And it's a statistic I've seen in a few places. There's one in an interview about a book that was written about mosquitoes and like the history of humans and mosquitoes. And then a couple others. But I think my favorite place I saw it was when I just searched 100 trillion mosquitoes. And the first result was titled Global Threat Outnumbered from 110trillion reasons.com. I bet that's going to be Elon Musk's next goal once he becomes a trillionaire. Which I think actually just happened like yesterday.
It did happen. Elon Musk did become a trillionaire. For 12 days. Stock in AI and stuff started to go down because people are worried that it's not going to be able to put out more than it already has. Good news for AI haters like me. But they genuinely, people have started to pull out on stocks and shit like that, so his fucking net worth plummeted again back under $1 trillion.
A couple days ago. Once this video comes out, it happened a couple weeks ago, but I bet his next goal is going to be to have $1 for every mosquito on the planet. Maybe Elon Musk is actually trying to become the amalgamation of all the mosquitoes. Maybe that's insulting to mosquitoes. Anyway, the mosquito life cycle is very simple. Egg, larva, pupa, adult. Also, I'm saying mosquito so much, it's making me realize how sick the word mosquito is. Whoever came up with that went the fuck off. That is a sick ass name. Undeserving, honestly. What's a better name for mosquito that's more like wet blanket, you know?
Flying fleas. Flying fleas. That's your answer. Flying fleas. Because don't fleas suck your blood too, or is that only ticks that do that?
Maybe like scluff. Slut. That just sounds like a slur. You know who else went off with their name? Bombas, the maker of some of the most comfortable cozy footwear that we know of, who also happens to be the sponsor of today's video. Finding quick slippers to slip on that are actually comfortable can be tough. I've got about 10 pairs in my closet that have just fallen apart. When I first started working with Bombas last year, I grabbed a pair of their Friday sandals, which just so happen to be right here. I have not stopped wearing them. I even brought them with me to Namibia a couple months ago. Boom. They still look great. And they were great for putting in my carry-on because they're so light. The EVA footbed has this perfect balance where it's cushioned but not squishy in a weird way, so you're not like waddling around like you're walking on marshmallows. There's a slightly cupped shape that keeps your foot from sliding off. Plus a nice tread pattern on—
I'm gonna be so real. I was making a joke and I completely spaced it. Get your bag, lady, but we got things to do tonight.
Thank you, Bombas, for sponsoring this video. Now, back to the mosquitoes, which are very not cozy. So, each life stage that I mentioned, egg, larva, pupa, adult, comes with a distinct look or morphology and distinct habits. Females can lay hundreds of eggs at a time, and they need stagnant water to do it. So, like fresh water, brackish water, salt swamps, sewage, old tires, tree holes, basically anywhere water can sit still long enough. The eggs hatch in just 2 to 3 days into larvae, which spend about a week feeding on microorganisms and organic debris. Then they pupate, and within another 2 to 3 days, a full-blown adult mosquito emerges. This is some quick, rapid-fire life cycle shit.
Yeah,
and these little bitches have been around for a long time. The oldest definitive fossil comes from a piece of amber from Myanmar, dating back 99 million years, so like right smack in the Cretaceous period. It's a female of the species Brummaculus anticus, and it is
that must be where they got the idea for Jurassic Park from.
extremely mosquito in overall look and vibe, which means they've probably been around since much longer than that, maybe the Jurassic. And also that the mosquito morphology has been working for them pretty much unchanged for like 100 million years, which is sick, as in bad, but also objectively cool. One last thing before we move on, it must be mentioned. A new paper published in May 2026 found that mosquitoes might actually be starting to fuck with DEET, the active ingredient in most bug sprays. After repeated exposure, they might be starting to associate DEET with a blood meal and become a
Bro, are you for real? It's like when you fucking, like... It's like when they tell you not to feed the wildlife somewhere because then they're gonna assume that all people are food sources. Except now you're broadcasting this, like, horrible smell that they know if they can just, like, plug their nose long enough, they get a nice meal. That's crazy.
Attracted to
Is it gonna, like,
attracted
fuck up citronella?
to DEET. That's
'Cause citronella
horrible.
is, like,
but
one of the
anyway, why don't we actually get into this project I mentioned at the beginning of the video, Google's mosquito plant. A couple weeks ago, I saw this headline everywhere. Google wants to release 32 million mosquitoes in the US, but what does it actually mean? So, Google and its parent company Alphabet back a project called Debug. Debug wants to release millions of sterile male mosquitoes across California and Florida over the course of 2 years. Up to 16 million in each place both years. So like Florida, year 1, 16 million. Year 2, another 16 million. Then same thing in California. So actually 64 million total. But before you freak out, I said sterile male mosquitoes. So male, no threat to you in the mosquito sense. Sterile, no babies. And they are of a particular species, Aedes aegypti, a nasty stick-bodied bitch. Aedes aegypti is an invasive species that feeds almost exclusively on humans. And it doesn't fly very far, so it lives close to people, in cities, in neighborhoods. It's native to parts of Africa, but it's—
Dude, when an animal has basically developed cohabitation around people because it fucking eats them and only them, that would be a problem. Like, if there was ever a tiger or like a gorilla in the wild who was fucking known for hanging around human places so that it could fucking eat them, that thing would be put down so goddamn fast. I understand why they're doing this.
Been hitching rides
like,
with
you'd
humans
have
for
the fucking
centuries.
military.
It first spread
You'd have
outside
a
of
new
Africa
emu
during the
war
transatlantic
going on.
slave trade in the 15th through 19th centuries. Then again through trade with Asia in the 18th and 19th centuries. Then again with troop movements in World War II. Today it spreads dengue, Zika, chikungunya, yellow fever.
damn.
Most of those diseases don't have effective vaccines or treatments that are widely available. And it's spreading into new communities every single year. With increased pesticide resistance, an ability to clear all the standing water, and more, other control methods are just not working. Not enough to make a measurable impact on sustaining or just eradicating this mosquito species populations. So, Debug is interested in a different solution, not a new solution, because this idea has actually been around since the 1950s, called the sterile insect technique, or SIT. The concept is quite simple. Raise a shit ton of male insects, sterilize them, release them into the wild, boom. Nature takes them in. The sterile males mate with wild females. Those eggs she lays don't hatch, so the population shrinks. Each generation would get smaller and smaller, more and more brittle, until eventually it cracks. Each process is a little different depending on the insect. So in the case of Debug's stick-bodied bitch-ass mosquito, they use a bacterium called Wolbachia to sterilize the males. It's a disease that is actually...
I was wondering, I was gonna say, like, do they just, like, send them through, like, a radiation bath or some shit? Because that's the one-way ticket to sterilization that I even knew of.
very naturally...
Or I guess maybe they could just, like, go in there with a microscope and cut off their little testicles.
current. It already exists in like over 60% of insect species on Earth, which is, hey, if you do the math, a lot of fucking insects. But it does not exist naturally in this bitch-ass mosquito, Aedes aegypti in particular. So when Debug infects male Aedes aegypti with Wolbachia and releases them, something called cytoplasmic incompatibility kicks in. When those males mate with wild females that don't carry the bacteria, the eggs just don't hatch. This technique uses no chemicals, no toxins, no genetic modification, which is pretty cool.
That's actually
it's hella
really nice.
Organic.
Yeah.
Also, probably goes without saying, but just
basically they went, hey, everything else can handle this just fine. But you, it really fucks you up, and we don't like you, so we're just gonna put some more of this around here.
Case, only the males are released, not the females, and the males can't bite or transmit disease, so they are of no threat to you. But the logistics of actually pulling this off are a challenge in themselves. Raising tens of millions of mosquitoes requires automatic rearing systems, and figuring out where to release them requires software and monitoring tools to map wild populations. And the releases aren't a one-time thing. Dormant eggs can survive in the environment for months, so Debug has to keep releasing, keep monitoring, and keep treating areas that show signs of reinfestation. They also have to make this new sensor and sorting technology because separating male mosquitoes from female mosquitoes is currently a very slow, tedious manual process, to say the least, with 64 million fucking mosquitoes. But it's worth mentioning that the project, Debug, has been successful in other places, most notably in Singapore, where according to Singapore's National Environment Agency, the country achieved 80 to 90% suppression of Aedes aegypti populations and more than 70% reduction in dengue cases after just 6 to 12 months of the Debug releases. So the project clearly works and has awesome results for disease prevention. But this is where the ethical question comes in. The idea of eliminating mosquitoes to eliminate the diseases they carry has been around for decades. They are nothing but a plague of misery on human society. But
fucking exactly, I'm right there with you, Lindsay.
Humans are not the only species they impact. And in some cases, mosquitoes might provide some form of joy to other creatures on this planet. A joyful meal, a joyful pollination, etc. Let's start with mosquitoes in general. Mosquito larvae are a major food source for fish, tadpoles, salamanders, frogs, dragonflies, damselflies, etc.
I mean, maybe if they're fucking dense enough in the area, but there is so many other foods that a lot of these things eat as well.
There's this one particular fish, the mosquito fish, that are, as you would guess, specialists at this.
Fish?
Adult mosquitoes are eaten by birds like swifts, swallows, flycatchers, also by bats, spiders, lizards, amphibians. They don't have many highly specialized predators, nothing that only eats mosquitoes. Even the mosquito fish will eat the larvae of other insects and shit. But nevertheless, mosquitoes show up consistently across a variety of food chains. They have a particularly large impact on Arctic migratory animals, though, surprisingly.
Really?
Aedes mosquitoes show up in huge seasonal swarms, which sounds like something out of a fucking horror film, and migratory birds eat the shit out of them. Some models suggest that bird populations in the tundra could drop by over 50% without them. Also, caribou get eaten up by them. They can lose like 300 milliliters of blood per day to the horror film swarms. That pressure actually alters caribou migration routes, which in turn affects...
Oh, do they avoid... I bet you they avoid where the mosquitoes are because of how deadly that is. But that's just another species that is getting plagued by these fuckers. They shouldn't have to alter their fucking migration route around where mosquitoes show up. If we can get rid of them, they can go back to their normal routes.
Affects vegetation, nutrient flow, predator dynamics across the tundra. So, heinous for caribou, but a system nonetheless. Mosquitoes also pollinate shit. Like I mentioned, both males and females feed on nectar, honeydew perhaps. They pollinate a variety of plants, orchids, cacao, Asian skunk cabbage, goldenrod, carrots, celery. As you would probably expect with the massive tundra swarms, there are...
No. Oh no, because they do eat nectar and shit like that. I was about to be like, how the fuck are they pollinators? when they're landing on us, not flowers. But again, that's only the females who need to lay eggs that land on us.
Plants a bit south of there that are especially reliant on mosquitoes for pollination. And mosquito larvae are nutrient cyclers, since they feed on microbes and algae and detritus and shit. With human-attracted mosquitoes specifically, you could argue that mosquito-dense places keep people out, since no one wants to be over there, which in turn protects those places. Some people argue that mosquito-borne diseases are just part of the unfortunate yet natural processes of carrying capacity and population control, but I'm bringing it up because it's not a valid argument to make, considering the natural process has been disrupted by human trade and migration.
Yeah, we've been doing fucking medicine for how many years now to stop the natural process of diseases? Okay, bro, give me back your polio vaccine. Okay, bro, give me back your measles and mumps and rubella vaccine. Okay, bro, give me back your fucking rabies shots that you maybe got when you thought you were bit by a rabid animal. Like, hold on, let's fucking... Natural does not necessarily mean better. Pure and simple.
And carrying them to places they didn't exist before. And also, today, these diseases disproportionately impact impoverished populations. So it's not a biological mechanism anymore, it's socioeconomic and political.
Exactly.
Separately from that, though, there is some possible medicinal significance with them too. Mosquito saliva contains anti-clotting compounds and anesthetic proteins. Scientists are looking into whether components of it could be used to treat cardiovascular.
Dude, if you want to fucking raise them in a lab, do so. If you want to raise a species that we're pushing to extinction in a fucking lab setting, please do. Don't let that shit outside those walls.
Disease. There's even early concepts around using mosquitoes as a kind of living vaccine delivery system. And luckily, we're not even talking about eliminating all mosquitoes, which would be insane since most mosquitoes have no impact on us. That would just be fucking cruel. In the case
of only the specific species of mosquito that predates on humans. Like, I could, like, get my like, blood from elsewhere, but these people are, like, fucking everywhere over here, so I'm just gonna live with them and suck them dry. And not the good kind, either.
The debug project, like I mentioned, they're only talking about removing Aedes aegypti, and for now, just regionally in urban environments where the ecological impact would be pretty small. They're invasive in most of those places anyway. They're also not a significant food source for other animals, so their removal would pretty much just restore the ecosystem to what it looked like before they got there. So, the question, should mosquitoes go extinct, needs to be a bit more specific and ask which mosquitoes and also where. The answer is different depending on where you're looking. Mosquitoes are considered the deadliest animal on the planet, responsible for more human deaths each year than any other animal, including other humans. Quick little disease-specific general information section, because I just realized I didn't mention this in the general information section. Mosquitoes are vectors, which are organisms that carry and transmit parasites and
parasites too? I didn't fucking know that.
pathogens between hosts. Among all insect vectors, which
like
is
ticks
other
and
shit
fleas,
like mites,
yeah.
ticks, sandflies, and others, mosquitoes are the most threatening. Other shit like mites, ticks, sandflies.
Who the fuck dropped an Alolan version of a goddamn mosquito, bro? No one asked for this.
And others, mosquitoes are the most threatening, responsible for transmitting some of the deadliest diseases in human history. What's crazy, though, is out of all 3,500 species of mosquitoes, only 3 genera are doing the most damage: Anopheles, Aedes, and Culex. Genera is like the grouping above species, so like Panthera is a genus of big cats, and then within that you have lions, tigers, shit. So there's 3 mosquito genera. Culex is 1 genus. It's the largest mosquito genus with around 769 species, and they're found worldwide. Unlike Aedes, which primarily targets humans, Culex feeds on both birds and people, and that bird connection is key. That's what makes them such effective vectors for West Nile virus. The virus cycles between Culex mosquitoes and birds. Humans get infected when a mosquito bridges between an infected bird and a person. Beyond West Nile, Culex also transmits Japanese encephalitis, St. Louis encephalitis, lymphatic filariasis, and avian malaria. Then there's Aedes, our focus for today, responsible for dengue, yellow fever, chikungunya, and more. Dengue, also known as breakbone fever, kind of tells you everything you need to know about what it feels like. It's the most prevalent viral infection transmitted by Aedes mosquitoes.
That sounds nasty,
and its spread has been...
That must be the disease that dude in SpongeBob with paper skin and glass bones had, where he wakes up every day and breaks his bones to get out of bed and then cries himself to sleep each night.
been dramatic. Reported cases went from just over 500,000 in the year 2000
there, Angel.
to
Good to see ya.
14.6 million in 2024. It's now endemic in more than
Checking out
100
whether or not
countries, with an
mosquitoes should
estimated
go
390 million infections per year. The actual number is probably much higher since most cases are mild and go unreported. Around 5.6 billion people are currently at risk. From January to July of 2025 alone, over 4 million cases and over 3,000 deaths were reported across 97 countries. Yellow fever causes fever, muscle pain, and in about 15% of cases, it progresses to severe hemorrhagic illness, internal
that's
bleeding,
bad.
organ failure,
Yeah.
jaundice so
That's like you're fucking bleeding all over the fucking place. Like, anywhere that blood can find a way through. That's not good.
severe it turns your skin yellow, which is where the name comes from. Between 31,000 and 82,000 people die from it every year, mostly in Africa and South America. There is a vaccine, but coverage for it is just not that consistent. Chikungunya, whose name comes from a
never
Tanzanian
even
word
heard
meaning
of that.
that which bends up, causes debilitating joint pain so severe that patients are literally bent over. Most people recover within a week or two, but up to 25% of patients report persistent joint pain for 2 years or more after infection. The mosquito genus with the most significant impact is the one that can carry, you guessed it, malaria.
Malaria,
In 2024
yeah.
alone, there were an estimated
Dude, when they built an entire fucking, like, Far Cry mechanic around this fucker, you know it's deadly.
282 million malaria cases and 610,000 deaths, which is about 9 million more cases than the year
Wait a minute. So all fucking three genus of mosquito carry horrible fucking diseases that we don't want. All three of them. Okay, I stand with my previous belief. Mosquitoes need to fucking go.
before. Nearly 3.2 billion people are currently at risk. Africa carries an overwhelming share of this, with 95% of all malaria cases and 95% of all malaria deaths in 2024. Children under 5 accounted for about 75% of all malaria deaths there, and over half of all deaths occurred in just 3 countries: Nigeria, Democratic Republic of Congo, and Niger. Malaria is caused by this parasite called Plasmodium, which is spread through the bites of infected mosquitoes in the genus Anopheles. So, different genus than Aedes that Debug is focusing on, that carries dengue, chikungunya, yellow fever. Anopheles is the malaria mosquito. The deadliest strain of the Plasmodium parasite is the most prevalent on the African continent and can progress to severe illness and death within 24 hours if left untreated. There is some
Jesus
progress.
fuck.
Since the year 2000, 2.3 billion malaria cases and 14 million deaths have been averted worldwide. Today, 47 countries and 1 territory are now certified malaria-free. The 2 main interventions that have made the most of that progress are insecticide-treated bed nets and indoor residual spraying, which both target Anopheles mosquitoes directly in the spaces where people sleep and live. Some countries have also used preventative chemotherapy programs, where anti-malarial medicines are
Really?
given to vulnerable populations like pregnant women and children during high risk.
Okay, no, hold on. Wait. You just said chemotherapy treatments and pregnant women in the same sentence. I don't think you thought this through. Hold on. Preventative chemotherapy programs
Where anti-malarial medicines are
where Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say chemotherapy does not always mean radiation. I'm gonna go out on a limb and hope that chemotherapy is just chemical therapy or chemical assisted therapy. And they're not giving these pregnant women fucking radioactive IVs.
are given to vulnerable
not Walter
populations
White
like
the
pregnant women,
women.
and children during high-risk seasons. There's also a
do it.
vaccine sequence that's been recommended by the World Health Organization for kids in high-transmission regions, and that's been pretty promising. The problem is all these tools require sustained infrastructure, healthcare access, and funding to maintain. And unfortunately, despite this progress in some regions, overall global case counts are still rising. So, I'm sure you're wondering why Debug isn't focused on malaria, which is killing a lot more people. Honestly, I was too. So, I started looking into it so I could give
Is
you an
it
answer in this
necessary
video,
for
and
some
then probably
reason?
about 5 minutes into finding the answer, like reading up on it, I got a notification. My friend sent me a reel on Instagram. I went to her page and dude, Cassandra
What the
is
fuck
Asian.
did
My
that
friend sent me
say?
a reel
How it feels to know I can just rage bait mosquitoes at work? Brother.
on Instagram. I went to
This motherfucker is like a fucking prison warden dangling a meal outside the fucking cell cage. Oh my god, dude.
to her page, and dude, Cassandra is a malaria researcher and ecologist. I immediately sent her a message and was luckily able to get on a call with her a few hours later. So
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna share some of that conversation now.
Well, first off, I want to know how you got into malaria research.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird story. I feel like most scientists sort of stumble into what they're interested
Mosquito
in.
with
I actually
shoes on
started
the
studying
whiteboard.
birds, specifically hummingbirds. The big thing that got me interested in it is a lot of hummingbird species are decimated by malaria. Because of that, I was working in that lab at
really?
the time studying on hummingbird respiration, and I reached out to a malaria lab with a lot of questions. And if you pester someone enough with enough questions, they're like, okay, maybe we should get you working on some more questions. And so they gave me a spot helping out in their insectary, which is where I got started with my mosquito journey. And I found it was a really good balance of ecology and also understanding the malaria parasite, which for me was very fascinating.
From my understanding,
Is it a
Anopheles
parasite?
seems like a more
I thought it was a
complex mosquito
disease.
to work with in a lab setting, or maybe just in general. Is that why?
Yeah.
Okay.
So part of what makes my job a little bit weirder than most mosquito researchers is the fact that we work with Anopheles. It takes a lot more resources to do. After the mosquito takes a blood meal and lays their eggs, we cannot store those eggs in any way. We cannot dry them up. But with Aedes mosquitoes, you can actually dry up and store their eggs. Specifically Aedes aegypti, they have this really cool ability for their eggs to not be dried out, sort of to go with big droughts
like a
that happen in
tardigrade.
their natural environment. Beyond that, Anopheles, part of the issue that makes it so difficult is Wolbachia, that specific strain, is not commonly found in a lot of the Anopheles mosquitoes. Wolbachia is naturally found in like Aedes albopictus, which is another form of mosquito, and also some Culex mosquitoes. So it's a lot easier and they're evolutionarily closer together to be able to get that Wolbachia parasite strain. So
I see. So because the sister species of Aedes can carry Wolbachia properly, it has that plasma. What was the name?
yeah, cytoplasmic incompatibility. The cytoplasm of the cell, or the
Ah.
outside casing of the cell, it has this incompatibility between the sperm and the egg of those mosquitoes. So if the sperm of a male infected Wolbachia carrying mosquito interacts with a new female mosquito, there's cytoplasmic incompatibility. That sperm cannot cause that egg to continue on because that egg cell will die once the mosquito.
Oh, okay. I thought she was saying that it had some fucking barrier to it, like some force field would activate and be like, no parasites allowed in this egg.
Lays it. So
It just
that female
causes it
mosquito will
to
go through all that
fail
work,
to go
that
through a
effort
proper,
to lay that
like-
egg, bring it up to maturity, but will
Oh.
not be successful, which
Oh, so that's how they're gonna introduce the sterilized ones. 'Cause... Okay, so they're introducing the sterilized ones that have this Wolbachia stuff in them, and then they will still mate. They're not sterilized to the point where they can't mate. They're sterilized to the point where, like, post-egg laying, the egg fails to come to conception. That's kind of crazy.
increases mosquito
That way it
populations.
does
So
fuck
with
up the,
Anopheles,
like, female
is
population,
the issue
too.
that there is no sister species that carries it, so then it just doesn't even work.
Yeah, so I think that's a good way to put it. What they're trying to do is inject Wolbachia into the mosquitoes to make it happen, but
Mhm.
there's not that same sort of spreading compatibility, which makes it a little bit more difficult.
So you're working in a lab with malaria-infected mosquitoes, or Plasmodium-infected mosquitoes? Are they considered malaria-infected?
Yeah, so Plasmodium and malaria is an interchangeable term, but there
Oh,
are
shit.
different species of malaria you can work with. There's a species of malaria called Plasmodium vivax. It can infect liver cells, but it can go dormant for up to 10 years, just waiting to reinfect
No,
the
they're not
person at a later time.
They're not introducing new mosquitoes to a new area. They're already an invasive species in these areas, and they're just releasing the sterilized males to make the females and the whole population dwindle, because they'll lay eggs that won't successfully hatch. So it's like a bunch of rats being around, like, your place or whatever, and you leave out one of those poisons that they, like, bring back to the nest and share with the other rats, basically.
What?
Yeah, so it can just stay there, not doing anything, just like waiting for the right moment to
Not
erupt
quite,
and
obviously,
pounce.
the
And
same
our
thing,
lab
but it's
is
the same
working on
concept.
possible new vaccine interventions for people who had that strain of malaria.
So Vivax, is that the one that's mostly in Africa, or is that one like outside of Africa?
So that one's usually in Asia. The one that's the most deadly and the one that we also work with is called Plasmodium falciparum, and that one's like in sub-Saharan Africa. It's one of the most deadly ones. Parasites like this there's There's a lot of different nuance to it. We have evidence that even the dinosaurs have had malaria. So it's been around for a really long time, evolving, and we're trying to figure out how to reduce its impact and maybe save lives.
Totally. Yeah. I mean,
Fucking dinosaurs are out here having to find their
and I think
prescription
like
every
that's
so
the
often, or
answer
they'll
to this
die on
video.
the
Should we
spot.
make mosquitoes go extinct? The answer is yes.
Right.
All of them for sure.
Ooh, is this the question of the video?
It is.
Oh, I love this question. I get it asked all the time. Look into a species called Toxorhynchides brutalis.
Okay, this is the elephant mosquito.
What?
Look into a species called
What the fuck is that? What in the... Who the fuck turned Snuffleupagus from the goddamn Muppets into a mosquito? And where is his meatball?
Toxorhynchides brutalis.
Okay, this is the elephant mosquito.
Yes, I love these bad boys. They're great. This species of mosquito has actually evolved so that it no longer feeds on humans.
Oh.
And how it's done that is it is cannibalistic, and it eats other mosquito larvae that can be harmful to humans. So they have cannibalistic larvae that have these giant jaws. And
Oh my god, look at him. Look at him, bro. Dude was like, oh, tasty. It looks like you're on the white team and I'm on the red team. Let's
they can just eat other mosquitoes. There's a few other things, but not all mosquitoes are technically horrible. Some of them are kind of redeemable, but yeah.
Totally.
They're, again, some of my favorites. They're very pretty. They actually don't hurt anyone, and they're completely nectivorous. So they pollinate plants and stuff.
How cute. And
These are the mosquitoes I'm fine with, bro. If we wanna breed fucking mosquitoes that eat bad mosquitoes, and we wanna breed mosquitoes that look pretty and just pollinate, please do. Dear fucking lord, we need more of those, because the other ones are way outnumbering them.
And so many mosquitoes are like that, right? Like, it's really only like 3 types of mosquitoes that...
Yeah, it's a weird thing. Do we get rid of 93 million pounds of biomass that other species could eat just so that we get rid of a few diseases, or do we come up with more?
We can breed that biomass back in other species. I'm gonna be so fucking real with you. If they're eating those bugs, we can make some more bugs boom in population a little bit to make up for it.
Targeted treatments, like the Debug Project is an example of a very targeted way to attack
for
those
zombie
mosquitoes.
apocalypse.
And
Still
what are
adding
your
mods, any
thoughts on the Debug
recommendations?
Project?
My
I'm assuming
thoughts,
you already
I'm
have the
excited. I
Flames
like
gun
the
mod.
concept of moving away from pesticide use because pesticides are not very precise. They are very widespread.
If you're willing for
I
it
think
to
some
go
of
a
the
bit
issues
beyond,
with debug projects, or at
like,
least similar projects in the past,
normal
is having
zombie
consistent funding,
infections,
which in this case, if
the
Google or
parasite
other
mod,
companies are supporting it, the
it's
funding
not
issue
quite
is
a
not there,
normal
or I hope
zombie
it isn't
infection,
there.
it's more
And then the
Resident
other
Evil-esque.
issue is always public outcry or public fear that can come from this. I think that saying the title of
Dragonflies and some bugs that only eat mosquitoes. They did mention that. They literally did mention that. There are some species that eat a lot of mosquitoes, but there are not any species that only eat mosquitoes. There are ones, like even the mosquito fish they mentioned earlier is like a fish that specifically is evolved to be really good at eating mosquito larvae, but they still eat other things, so you can give them other food sources still.
Releasing millions of, some people say, genetically modified mosquitoes can cause a lot of fear in their hearts, and I don't blame anyone for that feeling, but it's very difficult to get along to communities that maybe there's different targeted techniques that are based in science as opposed to big scary words. So yeah,
Very true. I think it seems like an overall really positive project that may be like a neutral to positive impact, like best or worst case scenario. So do you kind of see this as like a trial with tech that could eventually be used for Anopheles? Or is it going to be completely different entirely?
I think Anopheles is difficult. I'd like to see things like that used on Anopheles, but there's like a few biological issues to get over because it's not, Wolbachia isn't addressing the malaria parasite the same way that it would be in Aedes or Culex. But I think it would be a really great way to have targeted attacks against Anopheles to decrease their populations. I'm not in mosquito control myself as a malaria researcher, so I can only give my insight on that based off that. But I'd say generally personally, I would be optimistic about it. I think there's a lot more hurdles to get over with Anopheles mosquitoes specifically, though.
So obviously Cass is sick, and she's so knowledgeable. You can check her out on
Hey, I'm
Instagram
sick
and
too.
YouTube. I'm gonna link her channels in the description. But there's a chance you're still having doubts about whether the sterile insect technique will actually work. So I want to introduce you to some other situations it's been used in that it did. The most directly relevant example is the World Mosquito Program. They use the same Wolbachia-infected mosquitoes and have been doing so since 2011, partnering with governments and communities across 15 countries in Latin America and Asia. As of January 2026, they've released Wolbachia mosquitoes to protect over 16.1 million people. Their most effective trial in Yogyakarta, Indonesia, showed a 77% reduction in 1 million people. Their most effective trial in Yogyakarta
That fucking architecture is sick, dude. That's beautiful.
Indonesia showed a 77% reduction in dengue incidence and an 86% reduction in dengue hospitalizations in the treated areas compared to the untreated neighboring populations. Large-scale deployments in Australia, Asia, and the Americas have consistently produced
Imagine seeing a dude in an all-black outfit and a fucking biker helmet roll up to your neighborhood, stop his vehicle, reach into a bag in the back, and just pull out jars of mosquitoes and start just shaking them out into the air. That's like almost equivalent to those fuckers who like pretend that they have bees in their like containers they're carrying on like a subway and then pretend to drop it and bees go everywhere. There's a bee?
large sustained reductions in dengue, and in Brazil, also in chikungunya and Zika. And in March 2025, the World Mosquito Program formally partnered with Debug with the goal of scaling their project globally. Mosquitoes also aren't the first insect this technique has been used on. It's also been used on codling moths, which look like this. These unassuming little guys love apples. Who can blame them? Apples are delicious. But the apple farmers don't like the coddling moths, fucking up their fruit supply. The sterile release program up in British Columbia has been running their operation since 1991. They produce almost 800 million sterile moths per year. And so now, boom, wild coddling moth populations are in the drain. Pesticide use for them has dropped by 96%, and over 90% of orchards in long-term program areas now achieve less than 0.2% fruit damage. A very successful project if you ask me. So, should mosquitoes go extinct? It depends on the scope. All mosquitoes, all 3,500 species that pollinate plants, feed food webs, cycle nutrients, and have been doing all of that for 100 million years. No, extincting them would be cruel, unusual, spiteful, probably, and would fuck up the planet. But the three mentioned in the video, and even more specifically, the species Google's partner is focused on, Aedes aegypti, the invasive, human-hunting, disease-spreading mosquito that doesn't even belong in most of the places it's in. The evidence is pointing to hell, yeah. It would have a neutral to positive impact on most of the ecosystems it inhabits today. The technique to do so has been around for decades, has solid case studies to back it up, and is organic. No chemicals, no genetic modifications. Is it going to be a huge undertaking? Yeah. Is it an undertaking worth undertaking? I'm sure you know where I stand. Fuck the mosquitoes. But I'm curious to know what you think, so let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next video coming out on another question I'll be answering, maybe about something that rhymes with needles. Check out behind the scenes.
Rhymes with needles? Beetles? That's my only guess. Alright. Just one moment, real quickly here. Blam, blam. Okay. That video went a little longer than I was expecting, so that'll be our only video before gameplay tonight. Let's get into some actual Outlast here in Mount Massive Asylum. Should be capturing as soon as it launches up. Outlast. Oh, there we go. I should probably turn my back music off. Hold on, hold on. Shit. Pause you. Back over here. Back over here. I wonder if Jinx will get to the part with several corpses that have decks out. Oh, Harambe must have gone through there. That'd be my guess. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Frame rate. Chill the fuck out, frame rate. Hold on. I gotta tab around to some shit to see if that solves our problem here. Because everything got all fucky when it changed resolution on me. Get this all resituated to the right sizes. And I'm just gonna go into the options real quick, because... oh no, it is the right size. Okay. I'm tweaking. Just kind of looking to see if movement looks clear. It looks decent. I think we'll be alright. Clear my throat real quick before we start this bad boy. Hello, 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 lackeys. Welcome back to the Nightside broadcast. As always, I will be your hostess for the night, the Nightside Jinx, your favorite punk underworldian broadcaster. And tonight, we return to Outlast, a game that we did the first episode of last October, so almost a year ago now. But we're coming back to it, goddammit. So, if you haven't seen the previous episode, I highly recommend checking it out, because we did play a proper 4 hours-ish of the game and whatnot, and we will be continuing from there. So, let me set my lighting over here. Without further ado, let's return back to Mount Massive Asylum, and more specifically, to our doctor, who, last I recall, this isn't where I left off. Hold on. What? Hold on. Options. I'm just gonna set this to 1920 1080p so it stops freaking the fuck out. Why are you doing this? Hold on. Graphics. Let's apply that. Hold on. I know it's gonna be fucky. Options. I just realized full screen is probably in here somewhere, right? That might help. Set this back to 1920 1080. Turn off full screen. Apply. That ought to save my PC a bit of fucking pain. That is just about the right spot. Let me make sure this is capturing still. Looks like it. What the fuck just happened? Oh, it undid the fucking change because and the game crashed. God fucking damn it, dude. This game's so fucking old. Hold on. Everything's all super fucky now. All of my resolutions scaled. What the fuck is happening right now, PC? Can you chill the fuck out? Outlast. Let's get you launched up again. You bastard. What the fuck is even happening? Oh, there we go. Now it's functioning. Outlast. Can we launch up, please? I would like to play you. You son of bitch. What the fuck is going on here, dude? This is starting to piss me the fuck off. Streamlabs is being a problem. Streamlabs, can you stop being a fucking problem? What are you smoking, dude? What is this resolution? You're like half off my screen. I'm gonna crash the fuck out, dude. I'm gonna crash out so fucking hard. I'm gonna have to like close and relaunch Streamlabs because of Outlast being a fuckface. Why do we not have any troubles like this when I played it before? I like rewatched it to okay, did we have any issues? How did I solve them? No, we didn't. I'm fucking losing it. Okay, I'm tabbing out. No, it's gotta go to full screen. Or not full screen. It got in. Fuck! It needs to be removed from full screen. Or I'm gonna fucking lose it. Full screen, goodbye. 1920 1080p, apply. Okay. Holy shit. Streamlabs desktop is in like fucking 10 by 10 pixels right now for some fucking reason. Dude, what the fuck do you want from me, Streamlabs? I'm closing Streamlabs while live and relaunching it. This is stupid. I'm gonna fucking have words with the Outlast developer. Oh. 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 Are we back? I think we're back. Let's see. Okay, it looks like we're back. This is some top tier bullshit, I'll tell you that much right fucking now. Okay. Okay, I've got Outlast in a fucking windowed mode now, so it shouldn't be giving me this fucking problem. It was just me switching it from full screen to windowed basically bricked my fucking Streamlabs and I had to relaunch the whole goddamn thing. Stupid game from 2013, why don't you stay up to 2026 standards? Test your streams before going live. You realize in order to do that, I need to go live, right? You do realize that, right? Because if I'm not going live, it's not using the resources on my PC of going live. Therefore, it's going to run significantly better because it's not burning those resources. I had Outlast and like stuff like that. I've done stuff where I get it set up before, but that's the best I can do. Alright. I can't fucking predict that it's gonna crash my game when I change a setting. I can't predict that it's gonna, like, brick my fucking video card and cause issues or whatever the fuck when I change a setting. Is there no way to test that a stream that will work beforehand? Not unless I set up a private stream and start that. No. Only that, pretty much. Not to mention, again, I've played this game before on stream, so it should already be set up the way it should be. That's what I'm saying. I don't get it either. It's being stupid. I'm doing my best. I'm sitting here like I'm not trying things, and I'm literally having to try it live, like on the fly as we go. This fucking frame rate is abysmal, bro. The only thing I can think of is that settings might reset when the game is like uninstalled and reinstalled. Yeah, because motion blur shouldn't be on. What is this? Frames, dude. Okay, hold on. Maybe VSync saves my ass here. Is it trying to like do way too many frames? It really doesn't like me turning that way. Over here is like... What the fuck, dude? This is like abysmal. Hold on. I've got some things I can try.
Hey,
You use OBS. I use Streamlabs OBS, technically. Hold on, hold on. I know what I can do. I know what I can do. I can close this down. I can... Like, for streaming, yes. That's what it's called. Streamlabs OBS. I don't... Oh, what the fuck? Why is it saying there's 10 Streamlabs open? Okay. I don't know why that's a thing. That's gonna piss me off. What the fuck? I only have one Streamlabs open, but it's telling me there's fucking 10 in the task manager. Maybe that's not 10, maybe that's just 10 different processes. I'm gonna fucking lose it. Fuck. Okay, let's try this again. I guess I'll close Streamlabs down and relaunch it. Hopefully that'll help. Stream's gonna die out again, give it just a sec. Fucking son of a bitch, bro. Why does it do this to me? Like, fully functioning shit just don't work anymore, apparently. Hold on, hold on. Get ended, loser. It didn't end. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Still seeming laggy, man. I don't get it. This shit is aggravating me. Stream is still lagging. I recommend just restarting the PC because I'm be so honest, there's nothing a restart can't fix. That's fair. Although my model does seem to be working a bit more effectively now. It's still a little behind, but let's see. Let's get back over here. Brother. Oh. Okay, maybe it's just this area that's laggy then, because it seems to, like, every so often go smooth as fucking butter. Let's keep moving, maybe it'll help.
You saw the wall rider, didn't you?
Oh, I do have my camera
You're beginning
back.
to understand, but not yet. Even Abraham had to cast his eyes to the ground. But soon,
This fucking lunatic, man. Look at this
this
dude.
way, revelation is at hand.
Well, shit. How the hell do I go that way? How do I... Ah, okay. I was like, how the fuck... It's almost like the sensitivity is being strange, because it's like jumpy. Jinx doesn't know that I'm secretly the spy from TF2 and I placed a red tape recorder on her router. No! Fuck! God damn it, dude, I just bought an upgrade for that shit. Ugh. Look at this, dude. What is this? You know what? No. You're getting fucking squished. Or I guess more explicitly, I'm getting squished. And we're going into 2D mode because this is fucking pissing me off. I don't understand how it can work last October and not work now. It's like actually fucking confusing to me. It didn't even fix it. It's gotta be this fucking area. It's gotta be this fucking area. There is nothing I can do more than this, dude. Literally nothing I can do more than this.
Hey, listen.
TS faux FR and... Seems like you may have gotten auto-translated. My stand has caught you in a trap card. Get auto-translated, nerd. We're getting the fucking model back, because if it's not saving frames in-game, I don't give a fuck. It's coming back. Guess who's back? Back again. Jinx is back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Bonus points if you know what song I was singing. I gotta fix my tracking, one sec. There we are. And more lighting. Okay, I don't know what the fuck is going on with the game right now. Turn my sensitivity up. Yeah, look at this, look at this. My frame rate is fine. There's some sort of visual thing in the area here that is making me lag out. That's what's happening. Hello, sir. Have you seen the glory of the Wall Rider? I don't like this. That is a big-ass spider. I don't know what kind of spider that is. It's got long-ass legs. It's hunting down some... That's a dude. That's a whole-ass... That's a whole-ass dude. In there as well. I know it's an Eminem song. Well, you are correct.
Hey, listen.
Hello? Really? Okay. We were so intent on slamming into it a second ago. Battery is running low. What even is my objective? Staircases. Understood. Fucking not again, bro. I don't have batteries, I don't think. Wait, that's boarded up. I can't even check that one. Oh, here. Bro, I don't have any batteries. Batteries, batteries, batteries. I could use some fucking batteries, game. What the fuck is going on here?
Hey, listen.
Like, this is actually starting to piss me off. Maybe we'll go to medium on all these. See if that helps. Doubt it will, but we'll find out, I guess. A fucking card? It is. Ooh. Must have had a king up his sleeve. Hello? Fuck. I could really use a battery or two, game. And I could use my fucking frame rate being functional again, game. Fuck. Oh my god, dude, it's so disorienting when I try and turn around. This is like actually pissing me off, dude. Fuck it, we're going back to full screen, I guess. This full screen should help. Turn all the settings to the lowest. It's not gonna change anything is the problem. Like, here, we'll do it. Still having the exact same issue. It's not It's not a graphical thing, it's like a graphical bug, I think. I almost want to relaunch the game. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. We're gonna try this shit again. We're gonna try it from the top. Maybe now it can get its shit sorted out. Give it just a minute. Why is it? Oh. Same bullshit. Hold on. Let me try something. Let me try one more thing here. I'm gonna try verifying the files for this game. Verify integrity of game files. This should look over all of the game files, and if anything is out of place, it will re-download it, and I will be able to fucking hopefully run this on a fully, exactly as it should be version of Outlast. If this doesn't fucking solve the problem, I don't know what the hell will. Like 70% done. Just give it a little longer here. Steamworks common redistributables? What the fuck? There's no workshop on this game. What are you smoking? Okay, let's try this again. It did re-download some shit, so maybe it fixed it. I have faith in you, goddammit. Don't let me down. Because, like, this runs perfectly fine, this little intro cutscene. And then it does its thing again, and then it glitches. What in the fucking butt shit? Just doesn't. You know what? We're gonna try launching it not in full screen. Maybe that'll fucking help. I'm actually running out of fucking ideas here, cause it's like I don't get motion sick, but this shit, when I was trying to turn around and it would like flicker frame to a different fucking spot, that shit was making me like, it was hard for me to actually keep track of where the fuck I was. Genuinely, like it was disorienting as fuck. And also, I guess, free up more space on my PC, and maybe that'll help. Why the fuck are you launching like this? You are not full screen! Ew. Manage. Uninstall. Uninstall. Uninstall Kenshi. Give me some extra space on my fucking PC, please! Dude, Steam is refusing to uninstall a game. Are you smoking crack right now, Steam? I might have to okay, there we go. Finally it went away. I was like, I might actually just have to restart my fucking PC at this point. Oh, I already checked that. I already checked whether or not I had other shit up. Trust me. That was why I was in the task manager in the first place. And this is some fucking utter donkey bullshit. Fuck's sake, dude. You know what? Wait, no, because it's not... Wait, it is. Is it? My model is a bit behind. This is so funky, dude. This is pissing me off. The devs implemented an anti-VTuber patch. Not again, not another game. Hold on, how much space do I got on my PC? Let me just check this so that I am aware for my own fucking...
Hey, listen.
This PC. I have 47 gigabytes available right now. There's no way that's the problem. Might be your model. Do you have any other good ones? I literally turned that off earlier. I literally turned the whole model off earlier and proceeded to fucking like launch up one that doesn't even have any tracking and it was still lagging. That was the first thing I did, was I went into our 2D mode, I got squished down, and it was still a problem. I don't understand what this game is fucking smoking here. And now it's not showing up on the game capture. This is some utter fucking bullshit, dude. Dude, everything is running so fucking stupid right now. My task manager is freezing up. There we fucking go. Now it's functioning. The fuck? Let's see if maybe that helps. Wait. Oh, what? It feels like it might be a little bit better. My model feels better. I'm gonna give it a try. It feels better, doesn't it? It's not perfect, but it feels better. Do you want to know what I fucking closed? Malwarebytes. The fucking, anti-malware program was contributing to my lack of functionality. It's still a little bad. It's still not pleasant, but it's better than it was, or at least it... Dude, I just got fucking jump scared by my own hand. I can't see a thing, bro. What's happening? No, I'm gonna type into the fucking live stream chat here real quick. Just to be like, hey, I don't fucking know why it's laggy. Genuinely couldn't figure it out. We're just gonna pop this as a pinned message for the broadcast.
Listen.
Stick to the walls. It's about all I can fucking see with my light as it is right now. Batteries! Oh my god, bro. Okay. Just need to find my way to the upper floors. Okay, I found my way to the upper floors. This looks like the place where there'd be a battery. Documentation! Yoink. Documents. Walrider and Nightmares. Brief introduction to Walrider mythology for MRD's mythology? What? This is a support for support/notational purposes only. Engage in no direct contact with patients during or after therapy. The Walrider, also known as Alp, Mara, or Shrat, is a demonic creature of German origin that torments sleepers. They crouch on the sleeper's chest and crush breath from them. The sleeper wakes terrified, paralyzed, and asphyxiating. The name Mara gives us the word nightmare. Sexual assaults by the demon are rare, but it has been known to drink milk from the breasts of sleeping women and blood from the nipples of sleeping men. Well, now I'm significantly less worried about this thing. You just told me that it fucking sucks tits. Like, that's something I can relate with. And blood, even. So that's another thing I can relate.
Hey, listen.
Well, that's a problem. Like, trying to maintain some level of understanding of where my bearings are. This kind of looks like a staircase area. But I think this... Oh, stairs. Who are you? Oh, friendly. Hello. It's always nice to see a friendly face around these places. It's our dude from before, if I'm not mistaken. I don't like these audios, bro. Don't play these audios at me like that. Hello? You pooping? No pooping. Can I fish around in there for a battery? No luck. Can't see shit, dude. Batteries. In the morning's done and the day is gone. Fuck. How many fucking staircases do they have blocked off, dude? Is there like something in here? No. Still can't go that way. Isn't this where I came from? Well, staircase. Turn that bad boy on. Father Martin, you are making this shit real fucking difficult on me, my guy. I am trying to cooperate with you, and I am trying to go up a staircase, but every single one that I've fucking witnessed has had no goddamn stairs. I don't even know if this is the way... Oh, we left. Aww. This way. That one's closed and locked. I already tried. This is where I came through, isn't it? But isn't there a flash or a battery over here? Hey. Doesn't seem like I can activate the laundry show. Through this way. Wait, but this is where I came through. Fuck. I'll go back slightly. I don't want to go back far, because I did see a dude through there, which means that I think I'm going the right direction this way. Actually, yeah, you know what? I'm going this way again. Just double checking all the way. I'm assuming those stairs right there are the blocked ones. Right there was where I got the battery. And I don't know. This is where I saw the dude walking, so maybe somewhere in this way. How's this door? No, that's blocked. That one's blocked. Is there a battery here? No, I already got that one. Now I'm just back here. Oh! Oh wait, no, those ones are broken too. Fuck. Okay. I guess in that case, we go back. Because I did get a thing for recording that, but I am a little at a loss here. Wait, what? I just went in a big circle. Is this openable? Should be this way to get back to the main area, right? Or am I fucking crazy? I swear this is how I just got back to the main area fucking 2 minutes ago. Bro, I can't find that fucking staircase again. I'm so bad with directions. Let's go this way. There's fucking nothing in here. I'm not reloading my battery till I find my fucking way back. I need to get this shit. That's locked, I already tried it. Fuck it. I guess we're going back. I hope this is the way back. I heard a sound I did not like there. Maybe having some light wouldn't be bad. This looks like it might be the way. Shit. Yeah, see, I know I'm backtracking now. God fucking damn it, this isn't where I need to be. Okay. Wasting my batteries slowly but surely in this fucking place. Rope climb. Oh my god, dude, this frame rate is gonna make me fucking commit Sudoku. Hold on, is this VSync on or off? Fuck you, VSync. Here. Oh my god, dude. I got so twisted around I couldn't find my fucking way back here. Now, something tells me I don't need to go down there. If I could go out the front door, I could get to the upper floors nice and easy, because that's how I got into this fucking place. Does the elevator work? Looks broken. That's very broken. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad I remembered last fucking second that I have a jump button in this game. That's him.
Nearly here! You can cross from the upper floors!
The upper floors? How the fuck? I already went up one floor, dude. No idea where I'm at right now. Is this the elevator? Oh. Oh, it's a dumbwaiter. Okay. Fuse time. I don't have any of those, do I? I don't think so. Where in the shit, dude? There's so many, like, back hallways and shit in this game. It is actually so fucking easy to get lost. It just feels like you're in way too big of an area. Like, it shouldn't be this big from the outside. Tribe in the nails? Oh, hello. I'll take that. Oh, fuck. I did not see that, dickhead. Run, run, run. Can't go there. Let's go up and over. One fuse acquired. I need 2 more. Let's go this way. Oh, I could really use some batteries. If only I had gone this direction when I first found this fucking place, I wouldn't be in need of batteries right now, but I got so twisted around in my own head figuring out where the fuck I was at. Pray for revelation. I can only assume this is gonna be where the next one is. These candles seem to be a guiding factor. Hello. You okay, dude? You chill? You cool? You chill? You ain't gonna get mad if I take this, right? Oh, he got mad when I took it. That's not what I wanted. Run. I don't know what I just ran past. It straight up looked like a dude. Invite the wall rider. Ooh. Is this my third one? It is, it is, it is. Okay. Give me that. That's my third fuse. Now I just need to figure out how the fuck I get back. Batteries. Batteries. Oh my god. Please. Let there be fucking nightlight. I don't know I'm here. The other dude isn't here, is he? Not that way. Where do I go? This way? I think this is the right direction. I think I'm going back into the lions then. No, 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 I'm good, I'm good. This is where I need to be. Holy fuck. Pop, pop, baby. I don't know where this key goes, but I fucking got... You've got to be fucking joking. Okay. Ow. Sir? Oh, fuck. God damn it. Was I supposed to dive in the laundry chute after it? Are we fucking for real? Climb in. Okay. Where the fuck does... I know exactly where that leads. I was trying to push the button on it before. The real question is, how the hell do I get back there? Here. So I remember reading that it said laundry chute on it, and I was like, oh. I'm gonna be so annoyed if it isn't the answer. Because it should have gone down a floor, right? And I can't go this way? I'm assuming I also can't go up. Yeah, I need that key for it. Okay, so back down. Oh my god, dude, you can't even jump down? Jumping up I can understand, you gotta like gain height, you gotta get a positive number on that shit, but jumping down is fucking one of the easiest things to do. I don't remember exactly where that room was. Is it here? It is. Alright, let's try this again. Emancipated. Collect the key in the female ward. Okay, sir. Excuse me. Fucking lunatic. Jesus Christ. Ups the daisy. Make sure there's an actual staircase there. This is why I check these things. Follow the blood. For fuck's sake. Okay, you can't even give me a battery? The girl could really use a battery right about now. Thank you. Okay. Where the hell am I going? Oh. Up. Okay, dude, if you had fallen there, I would have been mad. Oh, for fuck's sake. You gotta be fucking joking. That sounds like the wall rider. I don't like that. Oh, did it point me a way up? Why is the wall rider helping me? First it fucking saves my ass by grabbing a dude off of me and fucking mutilating him, and now it like makes ghostly whispery sounds showing me a way to get where I need to go? Okay. Let's keep us going quickly. Don't want to waste any fucking time. Document. Yoink. What is this? You promised me a rose garden. How can I not remember where the cuts are coming from? They hurt so deeply. Even days later, Dr. Newhouse tells me it's my fault. I'm subconsciously resisting the hypnotherapy, but I want so much to get better, I don't know how I could be doing this to myself. Dr. Newhouse says it's another condition of my bedroom-inspired hysteria. The doctors only mean well with the help of the government who've joined the staff. I'm very best hands possible. Yeesh. Okay. Oh, you bitch. Bash it down. Bro doesn't know how to put a boot to a fucking door? Oh, okay. I guess I should follow the wall rider, huh? That didn't sound like a very good sound. Lie? What do you mean lie? I'm not smelly. I don't stink. Now I guess we have to go find the door that says truth and tell it a truth. Oh, this is where that dude was fucking chained up and sent down. I see. I did write a note about it, right? Father Martin killed a man here. Are the lies he's talking about the files missing from these boxes? The facts? The records? Look like the government agency material. Oh, shit. Okay. The buzzing won't stop. That's not good. What the fuck? The sound in the machine. Like the sound in my head when the wall rider appeared. I blink and I see static. Something else. Something oily and dark descending behind my eyelids. Watching me with organs I can't imagine. But the sound is coming from the machine, too. From inside the walls. I know that sound. Well, no wonder they called it a fucking wall rider with this level of shit going on. Bro's just fucking like eating his breakfast and suddenly hears like coming from the fucking walls around. Excuse me, I've been wanting to speak with you about our Lord and Oh, not these fuckers! You guys, I'm sorry, you're a little too far. Fuck. You're a little too far to be safe, sorry. Let me go. Batteries. Oh, you fuckers are persistent. You didn't see anything. Oh, this loops back. Okay. Let's do a full circle, and then we'll go in here. I don't know what the fuck they were guarding, but odds are I need to be in the room they were in. Oh, are we back? Okay, it looks like we're back. It looks like we lost some distance there. I don't know what happened. The stream, like, disconnected. But, we managed to make it away from the naked twins.
God must beg my Lord.
And Dr. Martin's over here talking some weird shit by himself, to himself. Oh, fuck. No. Not again. Oh, my. No. You have gotta be fucking me, bro. I just plugged in a new battery. Ah, fuck. Need your camcorder to navigate the darkness? No shit, Sherlock. How the fuck do I go down there? Not you. Well, this is real bad. What's happening here?
Hey, listen.
It is telling me that I'm losing frames, which is really annoying the shit out of me. Considering I have, like, nothing open in the fucking background. Hold on. Now my fucking task manager is being a bitch again and not. Oh my god, my mic was muted. Ah! Everything is fucking ceasing to function the way I fucking need it to right now. I'm getting so rage baited by everything. You have one job, internet provider. One fucking job. I pay you like $100 a goddamn month. The only thing I need you to do is send my fucking internet data and then take internet data in like a good little internet provider. Everything is fucking... Here we go, get chat fixed. See if this functions for me to walk around a little ways, or it's gonna break again. I'm gonna fucking go ballistic, dude. Why? Why? I don't fucking get this. It's pissing me off. I have nothing open in the background. Discord's gone. Even fucking my... I guess the browser is here because I need the browser up to be able to fucking stream. I'm gonna try one more thing. We're gonna close you down again. We're gonna bring you up again. This is my only attempt that I can make here. Please. All I'm fucking asking is for my goddamn thing to do what it needs to do. What I pay it to fucking do. Let's see. Wanna play another game until we can get this one fixed? See, I would, but I prefer to keep my streams individualized, so like, I make a thumbnail and everything for it to be the like one game or whatever the hell, and then it pisses me off when I am not able to keep that up. I'm like actually gonna lose it. I'm dropping frames again, aren't I? Stream had no connection. Oh, baby, you gotta love that. Oh, man, you gotta fucking love when the stream just decides to not stream. Okay. Okay. I tried to give y'all a stream while I was sick, but at this point I'm at my fucking wit's end to the point where I'm actually getting pissed off beyond measure. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna call the stream here before I fucking blow a gasket and make myself take longer to fucking recover from whatever the fuck's going on with me. But this is fucking unacceptable. I should be getting a new Wi-Fi modem router, whatever the fuck, on the 30th, which is tomorrow. If that doesn't solve it, I'm changing my fucking internet provider because I am so sick of this fucking problem. It is actually pissing me off to the unbelievable degree. I have never been this mad on stream before. I want to punch something right now. So, we're gonna call it here for my own sanity. Thank you, Lackeys, all for coming out to whatever the fuck this was. It wasn't a stream, that was for damn sure. At least it wasn't a full fucking one. And I hope those of you who did make it here were able to enjoy what shit we dealt with here. But I don't see a way for me to keep moving this forward. I'm gonna lose it. So, thank you, Lackeys, all for coming out. I hope you all have a bloody great night, as always. Just, you know, don't let the fucking internet provider bite, apparently. They'll bite right on your dick and rip it the fuck off. And as always, I hope you all have a bloody great night. And keep the most important thing, as always, in your mind. Be kind to one another. There are consequences for not following that directive. Otherwise, we'll get along just fine. Bye. Love y'all. Mwah.